Who's your favorite?
My favorite fictional character is Super Saiyan Goku. I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan.
Are you looking directly at the camera when you say this?
Yes. I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan.
Get a little bit closer.
You can probably tell.
Put your mic up a little bit higher.
I try to have his
a little bit higher.
haircut.
They can't hear you. A little bit higher.
I try to have Goku's haircut.
A little bit higher, though.
One time.
And then try doing it where your voice is a little bit higher.
All right. So one time.
A little bit higher, though.
I'm good at this level.
Okay, because they can't. The camera can't understand you if you talk so low. You have to just raise it up like a.
I feel like I'm talking.
Try up here.
I feel like I'm talking higher than you.
Try it up here.
You got a pretty low voice.
I do. He likes Goku. What's next? So I took Lonnie to the grocery store so he could get himself some groceries because he's been staying in our house.
So you
for a
can
few
see
weeks.
how you've mastered the grocery store experience.
And so
yeah, I was taking notes.
I wasn't really paying attention to what he got. By the time we get home, I go through the things and I put them. He's got a little cupboard in the kitchen because he's been staying with us. He's been our guest.
Yeah.
And he puts his stuff away and then we make dinner. And he is eating about 8 Totino's pizza rolls.
So good.
No water, no beverage of any kind, and about a fist and a half of raw broccoli with no dressing or anything, and a cereal bowl full of just spinach.
Need your greens. Got to get those greens.
So and that's it. And I was watching him eat this raw fist of broccoli. And I thought, this guy doesn't need this for sustenance. He's just faking.
It's all a charade.
How's it going, guys?
Welcome.
What a great opening line.
Thank you.
And, this week, we had a bunch of tattoos. Like, fans are still getting tattoos. I mean, that's like forever on your skin. And so it just shows their level of dedication to. Yeah. Well, I didn't even know about that, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I was like, what?
It's on his arm. Here, show it. You gotta pull your.
You can see part of it there.
Yeah.
There it is.
Of your life.
Yeah.
It's who will tell the story of your life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, that just goes to show. I mean, the level of dedication and stuff. And now you're one of us, boy.
Yeah, we've all got black belt tattoos.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, I think with any band.
Yeah, dingus, talk about 10 years. Been in the band for 15 fucking minutes. Hey, why don't you talk about all your memories from the last 10 years?
Let's see what I can add.
When you were in Canadian Mountain College.
So I want to introduce your viewers to Lonny Eagleton, also known as Lonnie Appleton, also known as Lomi, and many other aliases. Lonnie, what about you?
I don't know any facts about El Paso either.
Man, El Paso, I'm so sorry. Just so you know, we really enjoy shows in El Paso. We love being there, but Lonnie is Canadian and has so few facts on El Paso, and it's a problem, really. We talk about it all the time. We have flashcards for him to learn more facts about El Paso, and he just refuses. So when we come through your fine city, we promise to educate Lonnie on all things El Paso.
Yeah, I'll get it together by then.
Did you know that Buddy Holly is from Lubbock, which is very nearby El Paso?
Yes, I just learned that 2 seconds ago.
Fantastic.
I was just going to say, the thing I have to do before going to bed is listen to Andy vent about all the things that
And then he has to
scares him.
he sings "O Canada" 3 times, and then he can go to bed.
Yeah, it's kind
He's
of
very
weird.
patriotic. And then Lonnie went separately without a VIP tour and took a picture of the basketball from High School Musical. So what was your experience?
Out of all things, that's what caught your eye.
Lonnie, you didn't know about the band yet when this record came out, right? Or were you aware of the band when?
Not yet. I was first introduced to the band around 2013, I think. It was right after the release of
Could you do the 13 hand again?
2013-ish, right?
13?
So
Yes. Yeah. What about you in the last 15 minutes you've been in the band? What are you most proud of?
Okay, and Lonnie, what's the last concert you went to, as far as ones you were not performing at?
Michelle Branch, 100%.
That might be it, actually. Yeah.
Wait, for real?
No, I mean I can't even remember. I just spend so much time performing.
If you could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass you by?
Why don't we give?
What was your last concert?
I can't even remember.
for me, there was one time we were playing a show recently. I have this super long patch cable. I thought it was long enough. I decided to come and rock out with Andy, you know, because I thought that would be fun.
Also against my will. I've never asked for that.
I didn't even ask him about it. I just went up.
Well, we can probably all answer that one. Lannis?
I love how the bass is just cranked up in these mixes. The bass tone on this is just crushed.
Selfish.
Yeah.
I like me the most. Meh.
That would be my answer.
His name was misspelled on his food order the other night.
Oh, so that's a more recent nickname.
Lomy. We came off for the encore. I looked at it and I said, there it is. That's all I need. And Lomi was born. Now, Lomi is actually a character version of him where I Photoshop his arms and legs to be so thin that it seems like it would be impossible for a human to stand or do anything with them. So we now have a collage. You know, on Apple TV, you can have a collage of images. So in the bus, we have a collage of Lomi pictures, which is Lonnie playing guitar with the spindliest little arms and legs. He looks like a spider person. Do you like it?
I think it's pretty hilarious. We've actually been making them with Andy too.
Yeah, we made him and it turns out mine are way more heartbreaking because I don't know why. Something about my face and the tiny arms, it's just sad.
Yeah. You have to post some of these. I haven't seen any of these yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it curated a little bit before I show the world.
Okay.
But yeah, I think
that
we'll
collage.
get
You need a lot of them in there.
A lot of the pictures of you are black and white, so they seem way more serious. And
they're really sad. You really root for the guy is the thing. Yeah. When you see Lomi, you're like, because he's always got these like proud guitar faces, and he's got these little legs and arms that it's not. Yeah, and his body looks like a bug because his body is normal sized, but he's got these little spindly like pencils sticking out.
A giant smile on my face. Yeah. You got to see the pictures.
Okay.
But you can imagine it if you're watching this. Maybe you could do a fan art version of Lomi. Just in response, maybe you could imagine what you think Lomi might look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact about our bass player Lonny Eagleton. Lonnie, who is your favorite baseball team?
I love the Baltimore Orioles. That's my favorite team.
And a little other fact is that he doesn't know anything about the team or the game itself.
I know Cal Ripken. That's about it.
All right.
I like the logo. I've got a Baltimore Orioles cap.
Would you like to share why they are your favorite team?
There's a Seinfeld episode. You guys might have seen it if you live in Baltimore. They talk about the Orioles. Elaine wears a Baltimore cap. So I love that episode. And I was like, you know what? That's going to be my favorite team from now on. And I've really honored that.
And when we were last in Baltimore, you went to the stadium and got a luggage tag.
I did.
As the sole item that you bought. You went to the stadium and the team store. You didn't come back with a jersey or a hat.
I got an Orioles luggage tag, and I used it the rest of the tour, and I'll continue to use it on our future tours. One of the funnest nights, and we had such a good time on stage together.
It was a good time.
It was great. Yeah.
Oh, sweetie.
I can't wait to do it again. I would say Bugs Bunny, because he's the one who was able to convince Michael Jordan to come and play for their team, and that was an important part in
I'll go with
rock
Michael
and roll
Jordan.
history. Okay.
I'll go one better. My favorite Looney Tunes
You think you're better than me?
Yeah, Michael Jordan. Yeah. Dude, what about you, Lomi?
First tattoo.
Musical note, probably?
Yeah, it was a treble clef music note.
100%. 100% guessed it.
For me, the one I'm most looking forward to playing is Sweet Blasphemy. It's got so many cool lines, and there's a little bass lick in the bridge. It's like, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Hey, could you do the fingers again? Do you plan on playing it up here like this?
Yeah, super high like that.
Just for that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the guitar tech to raise it up.
Raise it up and just give it one of these, the finger.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like my favorite part to play. I'm looking forward to that.
Man, I love and you can catch me looking at him during that part.
Yeah, I'm sure gonna stare at him. Like, here it comes.
Spotlight on Lonnie.
My big moment.
I've never heard that part of the song. Are you just adding that?
No, it's there.
It's there. Yeah.
Doodle-a-doo-doo.
Yeah, I'll show you later. It's great.
All right.
Yeah.
Please don't. I don't want to sit and listen to that.
It's only like 1 second long.
Okay, all right. Great. On the drive home.
Yeah.
All right.
It's great.
Louisa asks, will there be another live stream concert in the future?
What do you think, Lonnie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the inside hand.
Well, you've got to have your inside hand here.
Oh,
I think I had to say inside scoop.
Yeah. So watch my inside hand here. Doodle-a-doo. Yeah, great.
So, anyway, she didn't like my cherries. They weren't good enough, so we threw them out. Drew a pineapple next.
Thanks for that. We wouldn't have known what throw out meant.
Yeah.
Could you do more automatopoeia type things to give a description of like When you walk, can you do this in the story?
Yeah. So
Right.
What did you
cried
bring
so
with
much.
yourself to eat during that film?
I try to be a healthy guy. Wanted to stay in shape for tour, and I brought a bag of carrots.
Whole bag of carrots, full-size carrots.
Munching on them in the back, and you may have noticed they're very loud vegetables to eat.
It's possibly the rudest vegetable you could bring to a movie.
Yeah, but I did used to work in the food industry, so I know what to do in these cases.
Alexander asks, Lonnie, did you ever go to a BVB meet and greet?
No, I never went to a meet and greet, just the concerts. But now I get the VIP experience every day.
Hey! Somebody did mention on the thing we saw somebody asked, why do we tease Lonnie? And I don't know. Just look at his little face. Look at his tiny little face. It's just so sweet. Look at he did that weird point thing. He has no idea what to do right now. Doesn't know what to do with his hands. How could you not? No, he's a sweetheart. It's the new guy syndrome. Eventually, he won't be the new. Well, he'll always be the newest one. So, I guess that's forever, buddy. Yep. Gonna tease your little face.
Yeah. No, I'm happy to be here. And maybe it seems like they're teasing, but it's really just a brotherhood, and we're all having a good time. There's no hard feelings.
All right, thanks, Lonnie. Checks in the mail, buddy.
All right, good.
She's a what?
She's fine.
I want you to finish this
She's
sentence.
a fine old lady from the 1920s.
And that's the way it ends. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Lonnie's a fine old lady.